Stillness means end, or is danger just slow? I do not trust you, don't trust myself, but someone was listening when I called for help. Can't tell the difference on unsteady floor. Will I be rewarded or lose even more? Safety in numbers, but I never said I was ready. Open the door, what if we find one was enough now? We should have stayed blind. I do not trust you, don't trust myself, but someone was listening when I called for help. I called for help. Fear is the loudest, but deep down I know I'd take the terror, then go it alone.
Hello, everybody, and hello, Talkin. I hope you are all doing well. I hope the game's going well so far, Talkin. Talkin is watching the Sens versus the Maple Leafs hockey game tonight, so he will be mostly lurking, but that's okay. We're losing. You said this is game 6, so does that mean that right now it's, like, what's the current standing? Sens have won how many versus the Leafs, I guess is what I'm trying to ask. It's Konikachu. Hello, Konikachu. If we lose tonight, we're done. 3-2 to Leafs. Okay. Well, come on, Sens. Get going. We've got to win this. I hope everybody's doing well today. It has been an interesting day here. Maybe I should, like, I know it's a little late in this year, but it would have been fun to try to make a jersey for my character that I could play on game nights. There is a link to our Luminara Discord in the chat right now for anybody joining us who has not come and officially joined our crazy little community. Click the link over there, and we would love to have you. Yeah, so it was quite an interesting day here. I started my new old job today, which is pretty good. Pretty good so far. I'm still getting along as well with my supervisor as I used to, and it wasn't quite as awkward as I thought it would be, considering all things considering. Quick announcements before I get started. This is gonna go right over my face. Oh well, we'll just deal with that. So I am still raising money for Stand Up to Cancer, which is a charity that money goes towards research, raising awareness, and also to treatments for different people who need it. This is in honor of many family members who I have lost throughout my lifetime, or who are still around but are dealing with the effects of cancer. I will be doing my next stream. There we go. Oh no, I did not change that. Ignore that. It's actually going to be on Saturday, May 24th. And I want to be able to plug that, so I am going to very quickly jump into my Steam Elements. You know when you think you get everything set up for it, and you're like, yeah, we are good to go, ready to hit that live button. And there's always going to be little things that you're like, whoopsie daisies. However, this is strange because I have streamed since doing that. There's always one thing. Always, always. That's the rule. Okay, there we go. That's the real information. So my next stream is going to be on Saturday, May 24th, where I'm going to be doing the next round of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker with crowd control enabled. I'll be having a trailer that's going to go out tomorrow, probably. I'll get around finishing it. Kind of hyping up for this next day, showing one or two of the funny little moments that happened throughout the stream. With the crowd control, we had like Titan exploded me, people made me go really fast. There was a little bit of a heart container war where people were giving me some and then taking them away, and that kind of went back and forth for a bit. And Talkin might be joining again in person, which would be super awesome because it was really, really fun. Yeah, so that is coming up on that day. And what I wanted to announce in the meantime is that right now our campaign is at $69.
Nice.
That was aleatory. Yeah, it kind of may have gotten to that specific number on purpose on a this is an 18 plus stream. So on our Monday lads night, there was a little bit of a back and forth until we got up to exactly 69. Now, I did not make a stretch goal for that, but what I did make one for is $50. So I owe everybody a cute video of my pupper. Things have been a bit crazy as per usual. So I didn't get around to shooting that for tonight's stream, but I should be able to show it on Sunday night's stream, as well as it'll be in the Luminara Discord. And yeah, so that is very exciting. And of course, Talkin is cheering Go Maman because as part of my fundraising, we have the Rad Popularity Contest. If you go to my campaign page, which is linked in the chat there, you will be able to vote for your favorite Obey Me character. A $1 vote, $1 donation, counts as a vote towards that character. If you guys have been following me since I started with Kunikochu, you know that Obey Me is kind of one of our big games that we play together. It's what really brought me into this world. So I thought it would be a fun thing to, kind of use a little bit of copyright infringement. Please don't sue me. This is for charity. But a fun way to raise a little bit of extra money. Right now we have Maman over... come on. Blech. Yeah, the $100 donation goal, by the way, is for me to eat pineapple. Pineapple is the devil's fruit, and I've always maintained that every time that I've ever tried it. It's been bleh. But I haven't tried it in at least a handful of years. So I will bite the bullet, so to speak, if we are able... Bite the pineapple. If we are able to raise $100. We are currently 31 from that goal. Oh, thank you. So I was originally going to have each guy, like, the amount I would duplicate the picture, the amount of times that they were voted for, except that very, very quickly got to be way too much. So I put in numbers. We've got Maman in the lead at 16. We've got Barbados over here at 13. Then we jump over here to Koniko's other man, Solomon, with 8. Gonna have trouble showing 13 when the time comes. Then we've got Asmo with 4, Levi with 2, and Belfi with 1. So, defend your men. Vote. All money goes to Stand Up to Cancer. Now, purpose of tonight is, of course, Life is Strange. Last time that we played on Sunday, I want to say. I don't know what days of the week. What is life? What is time? Especially in this kind of game. So last time that we played, Moses knows that we eventually in the future come back in time to kill Safi in the past. Moses found out about that because there's a picture of us about to shoot Safi. And then we tried to talk to him, and we showed him that we have magical jump through alternate dimensions powers. And then the cop showed up, or the detective, and the detective interacted with an alternate timeline version of himself and disappeared from time and space. Hence the title of today's episode being Don't Blink, in homage to the Weeping Angels, who also, well, they send you back in time technically, but there is one episode where they just made people stop existing overall. So that was really, yeah, either way, it made me think of the Weeping Angels. So yeah, let's see what ends up happening today. One of these days.
Has the lying dog been fed twice?
The lying dog has been fed twice. The only thing the lying dog hasn't gotten is treats. Treat time. Okay. Whoa. Computer, you're okay? You can handle this.
Elias, Arco just told me that I shouldn't listen to you and I should listen to him because he's cute.
Yeah. Is this as blurry for everybody else as it is for me, or do I just really need glasses?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. Do I have a resolution issue? I think I have a resolution issue. I would like... No, that's way too small. That's what I'd like. Confirm. Okay, that did. Resume. No, Max. You're looking a little fuzzy. Maybe we're just breaking time and space, or maybe we're breaking my computer. I don't know. Let's just play.
I think it's a focus based on the camera engine. I think it's just the camera engine is not focusing on the face because it's too close.
Maybe.
I think it's like, yeah, not something you can fix. It's just their engine is wonky.
Okay. What is focal circle? Oh, these are all, well, that's actually really cool. Under accessibility, there is a whole bunch of trigger warnings, basically. I'm gonna go ahead. It enables warnings before they are shown. I'm gonna go ahead and enable these so that we are able to give, I don't know if brightness, I guess I might have people who are epileptic playing. I'm gonna go ahead and watching. I'm gonna go ahead and put on all of those warnings. We don't want it to pause the game, though, I don't think. Anyway, that's not the menu that I meant to, yes, be in. Graphics quality. Cinematic, low, medium, high. Okay. HDR. Let's not kill the computer. Yes. Aleatori's probably right. Okay, you know what? I give up. Okay, so there is nothing in here. Let's look at our journal. Speak to Living World Vin in the admin building. Messages. Oh, we have to message Lucas. If you're available, Max, I've acquired an extra ticket to Burlington Expo. Just to clarify, this is strictly an invitation from a colleague. I have no interest in you outside of that. Okay, good. I did not have an interest in Lucas. And we can't go anyway because we're just, yeah. What is the Burlington Expo? I kind of want to know that before I decide if it's my cup of tea, so let's just say we can't make it. We're a bit too busy, yeah, solving crime. How about I bring you back
Lucas
to...
must be really grateful if he deigns to be this nice to me.
Okay. So that was that for that. I'm never going to get all of these performance art at the Observatory Overlook. So the Overlook is where Safi was killed. But this is the living world. Now I want to go there and check it out. Gwen's newest notes is that the flash drive footage of Gwen dealing sure looked like her, but the smirk directly at the camera raises even more questions. Yeah, so Gwen's whole deal in the living world is that she was fired from her job because there was footage of her selling drugs to students, and we're wondering if this is doppelgangeritis. Vin was hooking up with Safi in the alive world, and
it would be awkward if it was in the dead world.
Oh, it would be so awkward. Well, I mean, it could have been in the past in the dead world.
But if it was in the present in the dead world,
then that would be.
awkward.
Then we really have issues with Vin. Speaking of, I guess it's time to go talk to him. And by go talk to him, I mean go explore everywhere else first. Mothman.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
I need somebody to tell me if this book actually exists. My Heart Belongs to Mothman, a paranormal love story. Somebody look that up and get back to me, because if it's real, I need to find this story. Sounds like a crazy anime that Levi would be into.
Keep up my shenanigans, I'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
Legends of the Lake. Spooky stories of cryptid creatures of Lake Champlain. Apparently, Lake Champlain has its very own Nessie. I think that might be copyright infringement, but... Oh. Faculty releases.
Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library. This is such bullshit.
So, Gwen didn't actually deal drugs, or at least if she did, she's a pretty good actress.
As always. What was I
Okay. Oh, and we can look at this one again.
Nothing ever seems to bother you, Gretch.
Okay, we have some awards in the library. There's our...
Donald Noble has left the library.
Donna Noble has indeed left the library.
Donna Noble has been saved.
Donna Noble has not been saved.
Looks like somebody had their last stand.
Okay. So let's look at him first.
I don't know this Vin as well, but let's see what I can do.
Okay, let's talk to Vin.
Hey, Vin.
Wonder if we'll get sexy.
Yes, he's out right now. Sorry to disappoint.
There are sexy points.
Unless you're here for me. In which case, I'll do my best to be of service.
Do you talk like this to everyone who comes near Yasmin's office?
I've never met a pissed off board member I can't defang. The little eyebrow action.
Oh wow, Vin. Yeah.
It entertains me that I'm watching this and I can't see the subtitles on your screen.
Yeah. I've not figured out split audio yet, but what I have noticed while doing this, sorry for the quick pause, is that when I changed resolution and was like, this is the same size, it's not quite, no, not game overlay, game, because the subtitles have been cut off for chat. There we go. Okay. They're still going to be a little bit cut off, but that's going to be better. However, chat can also hear things. Yeah, he thinks he's very flirtatious with the eyebrow action. You are about to pull my phone off the computer, dog.
Yes, but
Off
his
the
comfort
desk.
is very important.
It is. If only he were to go in the dog bed.
You can't do that. That would be an abomination.
Silly dog. We have a very silly dog. Okay, what do we want to know about Vin again? I can't quite remember, but let's just do some nice little small talk with him. How long have you worked?
How long have you worked in the president's office?
Right after graduation. The summer stock festival wept because they couldn't have me. But Kahuna needed right away.
I thought you might have worked here when you were still a student. You know, back when
That little gig
Maya
that you
Colorado
did.
went here.
Oh yeah, Maya.
Wow. You know Maya's name. Am I supposed to collapse under the weight of that revelation?
You're supposed to talk to me like a human being about what happened with her.
What do you need me for, Super Sleuth? You're obviously capable of digging up ancient gossip on your own. Now,
Kind of.
if you'll excuse me, Gwen's hearing completely scrambled in the schedule.
No casual chats about Maya. Noted.
If this was the first game, I would just rewind that conversation and fix it. Now we need to speak to Dead World Diamond. Okay. Let's just disappear into this hole in the fabric. One of these days, I'm going to give somebody in that library a heart attack once they actually look outside. Okay, Dead World. Anything new and interesting? Literally the person we're looking for.
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
And
Vin, Abraxas needs blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up. Can we talk? I just want to ask you why.
Please. I can't handle both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
It's her?
that's what we're
Why,
trying
do
to
you
figure out.
know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
Probably.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Brax's president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin?
Okay. Vin said Maya had mental health problems. He did not, but we know that Maya has mental health problems from our research so far. Covering something for Yasmin doesn't link us back to Maya, and we need Diamond to talk about Maya. So I'm gonna go with this one.
Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems. Which may have been true, but...
Grubbin. If anybody wants a Grubbin, there's one in the chat.
What I'm saying is, someone let Maya down. Really bad.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
Oof. Let's not push too hard.
Try not to go too hard on him, okay? He's not in the greatest place.
Relax. I'm not Loretta.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
Okay.
This Vin's not going to tell
Adults
me
in the
anything.
living world to
Maybe the
investigate
other one
dead
loses
world.
her lips. If I'm going to listen in on this conversation, I need
I
to
wonder if
cross
this is
to the other
time-based
side.
at all. It sounds like it should be, but then again, Link has always told he has to save the world post-haste, and he has time to run around on all kinds of side quests. Okay.
I've got to hear what Vin says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening.
Okay, so, is this not Diamond here? Or is Diamond still waiting and I could have checked my phone?
If I eavesdrop on Diamond and Vin might leak what he knows about Maya.
I mean, I'm trying, but... Okay, let's... Maybe I activated that too soon.
That's my cue to get out of here.
Diamond. Okay.
I've got to hear what Vin says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening.
I understand the end result that we're going here for here, Max, but what I don't understand is why you're not doing the thing. Maybe I do need to check my phone for some reason. Ah! Okay, messages. Moses. Update. I thought I hit a wall in the Alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping for a man named Alderman in Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman who'd be in her late 60s now. I'm still reading through it, and I'll reach out soon once I've made sense of it. I bet this is totally exactly the Weeping Angels. I think they stole the Weeping Angels. I'm all ears. Alright, let me know what you find out.
Would Alderman's mother know what happened to her son?
They never said that that was the mother. Okay. Maybe now, if we cross over to Denver. And then we come in here. And we go... Pulse. No, okay, Diamond. Go ahead, girl. Where is Vin in the other world? It's like, this is definitely Diamond. What am I missing? Not sure I like this statue. It's kind of unsettling. Okay. Maybe, she's going to confront him back at his work desk. And we're just gonna... Okay, here's Finn. Yeah, okay, we were just in the wrong place.
No. Because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up at work, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. You told people she had mental health issues, but that wasn't the whole story, was it?
Alright, what's the whole story, Vin?
Nobody expects that head of a Braxton's mother to do that, but they shouldn't have heard the details about someone's death. Right.
Holy.
Finn. It's his job. Okay, I can't really blame him.
I don't have to bring that up to the
Yeah, don't.
You're just gonna let me get ahead of the Braxton? Like that?
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class, and he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Okay. So we just invaded his privacy by finding out his deepest, darkest secret. And now we're gonna go rub it in.
I know you're busy. Give me just a minute at a time.
This better be worth it.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Digging the blade.
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
I'm trying to help myself. Yeah, I mean we are, but let's be.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
Please let me know if there are any issues with volume.
You
or
said in
anything
your
while we're doing
statement
this.
that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Finn, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Calemero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
Lucas.
You're not saying Lucas
Killed her? Not literally, but
But might as well have.
the man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
like for example, if Sophie suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield.
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
Okay. So he
I guess I
definitely
could
did
reveal
try to
one of the
frame
other secrets I know.
Lucas. Ooh. You and Sophie were together. Lucas filed a restraining order. Gwen was framed. Like, these are a lot of big secrets. The only one that I think is relevant to Vin is him and Sophie being together.
You and Sophie had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Sophie.
I saw a photo on your phone.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
Yeah, we're kind of making ourselves seem
Alright.
super sketchy here.
Was the cow skull you or not?
Yes.
Okay. One mystery
So,
solved.
Why?
Yay.
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Sophie before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim at a deserving target.
So you were what? Protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work. But Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful, Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
So he can be caring. It's just one of those guys that's like all talk and all insecurity. Now this does not like when this game goes into its loading phase. There we go.
Don't need to knock. My door's always open. Come on in.
Oh man, we just went
wanna show you
straight into
something.
it. Okay. Oh wait, no. First we get to explore his room. Or his office, I should say. So, let's walk around like a weird person.
Are you familiar with that Alcadia forests? They're all over southern Chile.
Oh good, he's gonna just narrate for us while we be a creeper and look at everything in his
Next time
office.
Wanderlust hits you.
Signed
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, that. A fan sent it to me. He's quite famous, actually. Do you follow much football?
Not really.
Okay. Oh. Is this the one we defaced? No, it's not. He got that one cleaned.
Aw, cute.
My son gave that to me a few years ago. I just dug it out of storage.
And very specifically stained rug.
Looks like someone had a party foul.
What? Oh, it's just coffee.
Where's the stain?
I'm a little preoccupied.
Okay. Time to confront Lucas.
What can I get you to tell me about Maya?
Okay. Let's talk.
What did you want to show me?
Ooh, just appeared on the
Take a look
opposite
at
side
that.
of his desk. That's a superpower. Okay, he wants to show us something. And there are multiple things we can look at. Let's look at the fancy pen.
Pen's so fancy, I'd be nervous to write with it.
Okay.
Looks like Lucas has been having some late nights.
Much coffee.
Holy shit, he actually did it. Did I make the right choice? Should I have told Sophie about this?
No, I mean, if somebody gets a restraining order, shouldn't somebody, like, be coming to tell Sophie that there's a restraining order against her?
A movie? Holy shit. Now I don't have to read the rest of the book.
Lucas, I've got some great news for you. Olympus Mons Pictures is interested in the film rights for Wilder Beasts Than These. Wow. Underpaid author wrangler, Samuel. That is an amazing email signature.
This is actually a really cool shot. I hope Robbie's doing okay.
Yeah. Okay. What else do you want?
It's a temporary one. I bought myself 2 weeks to find some solid evidence. I know you may not be thrilled. Sophie's your friend. But it's giving me a lot of peace of mind, so thank you.
That's fair. You're welcome.
No,
Protect the kids.
I hope whatever's going on between you and Sophie can be fixed. Hopefully, without that.
I am afraid that ship has sailed.
Okay.
But I'm sure that's not why you came to my office. How can I help you, Max?
Okay, just jumping straight into it I don't think is wise, so let's ask him about his movie.
I don't mean
talk
to
him up
cry,
a little. He
but
likes to be full of himself.
Couldn't help seeing an email from our agent.
Oh, no worries. It's an incredible feeling. Getting chosen to the big screen. About time, right? Just don't tell people yet. Okay, Max? These sorts of things, they have to be announced properly. I'm thinking at Krampus.
Krampus?
Probably. I have a call with my agent
This
later.
guy just likes to
I'll get
steal
details
all
then.
of the things and be like, look at me. Okay, how is Robbie? We care about
How's
Robbie.
Robbie doing?
Still angry with me, but we're making progress. I canceled a few things to go to his taekwondo match. I think it made him happy.
Yeah, kids like it when you go to their stuff.
Why
Burlington.
aren't you at that Burlington book event?
The book expo? I pulled out. Didn't seem important, what with everything happening to Robbie and all this.
So is it in the other realm that he was inviting us to that place?
I was wondering, what can you tell me about Maya Okada?
Why do you ask?
Ooh, instant defense up. You must know why.
Surely you know why I'm asking. Better than anyone else.
We missed a bonsai. That's sad.
I'm afraid I don't, actually.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to take with my agent, so if you could see yourself out.
Sure.
He is so grumpy. Find out info about Maya in Dead World Lucas's office. Okay, no, not using pulse. We're not gonna pulse our way through this. I'm guessing we leave.
Well, that was a bust. Won't be able to snoop around here either.
Is there a new message from the past?
I know I should say something. It's
Nope.
just, it's been so long to get into society. I'll be damned if I quit because of one little comment. Still, if I don't speak up, who will?
Is this Diamond?
I swear, if anyone else in charge, I'd feel a little bit better about all this. I don't know.
The society. Was she talking about Araxes?
Okay. Now, we need to go behind this wall, which is actually a good place to hide the body. Less likelihood of being seen. Whee! And now we just break in. Because the doors are just left unlocked when the professors aren't around. That's realistic. Ottawa goal! Woohoo! Yay!
Alright.
That puts us at what score, Duncan? Okay. Oh, this is the one that we...
Poor devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came.
Okay. Top
Do you
drawer.
have something for me, Mr. Filing Cabinet?
Okay, why is my mouse acting all... Oh. Okay, thank you, Saribot. Mucho appreciated. Yeah. Open.
These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya.
Okay, so top drawer is not good. What about bottom drawer? No?
That's a lot of junk. But maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
Okay, so what are we gonna find here? Okay. Folded paper.
I didn't realize just how much Lucas's book
The link for the
resonated
charity
with me.
thing's not working. Oh no! Okay. Well, that's weird. Okay. Oh, you know why? It's because when I copied and pasted things, I think a star ended up behind the hot link. But again, we can fix. There. Save. And now. Whoop. Okay. So. There we go. Thank you, Talkin. All fixed. Okay. Dear Professor Calemero, I am writing to tell you that the Caledon Book Club is going to be reading Wilder Beasts Than These for the month of March. I read it last summer and absolutely fell in love with it. I think it's probably my favorite book now, and I wanted to share that experience with the rest of the group. Wilder Beasts Than These means a lot to me, especially as a Latina. I don't get to see myself represented much in media, so Carolina's story is really near and dear to my heart. It would make my year if you came to the book club meeting on Tuesday, March 31st at 5 p.m. I was thinking you could be here while we discuss the book and maybe do a small reading for us. Excited to hear your reply. Valeria Cruz, Caledon Book Club President. Okay?
That could definitely be Maya Okada.
I can't believe the Lucas Calemero wants to be my mentor. Going to bring in what I have so far tomorrow. I'm a little stuck on where to go next, so maybe you can help me brainstorm. Excited to see what you think. Thanks again, M.O. Okay. Purple folder.
Oh, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much? This can't be a repeat of what happened in my high school. One time was far too many.
I mean, we are university age at this point, so it's not quite as creepy. It's still pretty, like,
Maybe he reads it for the
loud
adults.
and bad, but also we haven't learned if he's been drugging her, because that was the really, really, really effed up thing there. America's Best Least Dressed Man. Okay. Blue folder.
Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class.
Yep, there she is. Green folder.
Of course, Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
Yeah. Talkin', thank you so much. Let's do a quick refresh. Yep, 75. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to assume that were those more votes for Maman, or was that just a donation? I have to actually log into my Tiltify to see that information. $6 for game 6. Nice. Maman. Okay, guys, Maman is like really, really leading here. So that's an extra $6, which brings Maman 24. Maman is at 24 now. And that also unlocks... Can I just drag things in here? No, I can't. Cool. So that also unlocks our second stretch goal, which is a Q&A session with UA. Aw, the game's no longer tied, stupid Leafs. Yeah. We just gotta get another one. Go, Sens, go. So a Q&A session is now going to be scheduled. So I will set up a format for people to be able to send in questions, and we will have that scheduled for one of our streams. 4 minutes left. Okay, it's the final countdown. Require creative writing for the perspective. Yeah. Discord? Oh, yeah, the Discord link comes up on its own now. Titan helped me figure out counters, timers, so. But that said, it's still good to plug it in because I don't have it super often.
Yes, needed one of these.
Campus roast with guest of honor Yasmin Faid. Nice. No, set up on something so people can ask questions on Discord. Yeah, okay. Yep, that would be the... Sorry, brain is mush. Yeah, so I'll set that up in the Discord for people to be able to post questions, and then, yeah. For the most part, most questions are going to be permitted. Just, like, let's try to keep terms of service not broken. We only break terms of service on the 2sus for Twitch channel now, which is not on our live streams. Okay, so that's all the information that is here. I think, yeah, I've looked over everything. That was a very fruitful bottom drawer. Okay, so there's painting, same painting. A typewriter.
The Shoals Award for Literary Excellence.
Snapshot.
They're handing out pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kind of like Lucas.
I wish that this had a free photograph option, because the double exposure that I would want here is to go over to his standee and get the devil over this golden typewriter. That would have been effective. I don't want to do it over what looks like an like a special drum. I don't like any of these double exposures. I guess Australia. Let's give Australia a golden typewriter. Save. I also have the same problem in Pokemon Snap, by the way. I want a Pokemon Snap where I can just wander around freely and freely take pictures of things. Oh. Oh.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell is Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen slashed tires. Now Lucas's office? What's going on in this time? Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Calemero.
I mean, have you ever had a shot of espresso in your iced cap? It's pretty good. Advanced reader copy.
Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
Oh,
Seems like at least one student
Dear
remembers
Mr.
Lucas fondly.
Calemero, it's been years and you probably don't remember me, but I was hoping you'd do me the honor of being the first one to read this. My publisher would go crazy for a blurb, but that's not what's important. You inspired me so much as an undergrad. I just want you to tell me your thoughts. I mean, like, we don't know that he's always a terrible teacher, but he does appear to occasionally be sketchy and have relationships with students. But this also could be a one-sided
Looks like
thing.
a fun read. I didn't know Lucas did fun.
Come on. Let me touch things.
That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
Oh, there's the picture of that. Oh, we got a new message from Moses. Are we in dead? We're in Dead World right now. Okay, good.
What if there's an undead world?
What if there is an undead world? Very, very obey me ending. And I say that just because my favorite scene in that game is the Otami game that you play that ends in a random zombie attack. Okay. Believe me, after what I saw up there, I will. The official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. Oh, wait, no, I was supposed to message him back. Moses. R. My God. Sorry, apparently specifies specifically my God is Jesus. I know. Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about the how of it all. But the black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone, and the latter one out. Smart. It's probably the best course of action, and thank you, Moses, for everything. It's science. I had to check. Just wish we could tell Sophie about this wild
How
shit.
the hell do Moses and I remember him?
We need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to someone we care about. So, I had thought for a bit that they might have been saying that this Marjorie girl was not actually his mom, but was his wife because he got sent back in time, which is why I thought we were just completely ripping off Doctor Who. But, come on. Yeah. We need a theremin. Can you get me a theremin?
You get me a theremin?
Guys, I think our house is about to get a theremin.
Can I put it on my...
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time
You
we've
can. I
seen
don't know if I'm going to
him.
find one in 15
How
days,
much is a
but...
theremin?
Seems like at least
that'd
one
be
student
really
remembers Lucas fondly.
So, is this all the information that we need then? We got it all? We're good? No? No? Are we missing things?
As cheap as $100.
As cheap as $100 for a theremin.
There's also theremin kits available, such as the MicroKits theremin kit for about $35.
Where you can build your own theremin?
Yes.
That sounds kind of really cool. Okay, so now we can leave. And I don't know if we found enough information to progress the storyline. Whoops, no. Wrong hotkey. But let's see if we can go.
I'm not going to be able to snoop around with Lucas in there.
Okay, so no, we did not find enough information. What did we miss? Oh, I thought that was a Polaroid. Okay. Enter. Okay. So, devil standee.
Poor devil.
You guys hear the
Banished
cute
the hell
sound from the
from
background, which I
Selene.
know you do because I've started clipping some of my own VODs now. Our Bibe is a very happy little guy.
Don't think they've ever seen this sort of
And
tree
he can
in a
count to
while.
10. It's awesome. It's really adorable. Sometimes he just does it for fun because
On his own fingers.
On his own fingers. I don't know what we're missing. Was it something with the family photo? Oh. Okay, pulsing doesn't seem to do anything because he's just kind of sitting there. Let's see if maybe
That's
just
probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
Rotate. W to zoom in. Okay, zooming in.
I know Lucas has something in here linking him to Maya.
Oh, it was this.
What a strange place to find the key. Must be significant.
Okay. Now, we need to find the lock. Is it maybe behind the painting?
Don't think they've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild.
They look like pine trees, Max. Those are very piney pine trees. Oh! Yep. Turns out his fancy keyboard is not just a keyboard. Typewriter.
That's not what I was expecting. Wait, a million miles beneath my feet? I know this. Maya wrote this.
Okay. Something less pointed, more metaphor. In that city, the beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. But that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step towards the moving truck, glanced back at the people gathered on the curb, and instantly understood what it was like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and Aubusson was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure. But I knew they had been crying, and they didn't want me to see. These people owned my soul, I thought. Separating from them was like trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Hannah's only a girl, Aubusson said over dinner the night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father, like that explained it. We're all American now. All of us, except my brother, Kaito. He lost his job in Tokyo. Not even wild horses could drag him from Japan. Those same wild horses that took me from the only home I've ever known across 200 miles of highway to a city with a beast at its center, where, inside that labyrinth, the people who owned my soul would have it torn away from them. This notion of displacement would translate no matter what country. Okay?
Come on, there's gotta be a copy here. Maybe 10 of them.
Okay. So this is Maya's. And
Holy shit. It's the same.
Lucas is a plagiarizing a-hole. Okay.
Vin was right. Lucas does have blood on his hands.
Oh, we read all of the staff
I've been
books.
missing this entire time.
Okay. So zooming in does not make this any more clear, so I actually think I want...
I have to talk to Sophie.
There's
Sophie, hey.
Stay strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
Oh my goodness, the lip sync feature on my model makes it look like I am making the pee-pee noises.
Oh. You want to talk to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
Sophie,
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
I'm trying to help you.
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh.
I don't have energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
Aww. Poor Max. So sad. Maybe flirting with Amanda will help.
I spent so many nights like this when I was on the road.
Are we just gonna sit down by ourselves?
Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did. Joy still treats me like her second daughter. Even after everything.
To be fair, she
Sometimes
doesn't know
it
that we
feels like
directly chose to let
She
her daughter
pins the
die.
hope she had for Chloe on me. The least I could do is make her proud.
You don't even have the option to tell her?
I can't just sit here
No.
feeling sorry for myself.
How would you tell her that?
You
Without-
thought her was a bitch, I killed her.
I could ask Amanda to help me drown my
Well,
sorrows.
I just died at that. Okay. Okay. So, ooh, Victoria Chase photography. In high school, I knew a punk chick with the worst fashion sense, or so I thought. Screw you, Victoria. But now, if I could photograph anyone in the world, I'd photograph her. Maybe you could reach out to her? I wish I could, but she died years ago. It's literally the photo shoot of my dreams now. Your tastes have really evolved. I'd love to see something like this from you. This is oddly, like, very strange of Victoria to post that. What's Moses up to? I know there's a rational explanation for most phenomena. Oh, right, we're in the living world. Okay, so Lucas has an alibi. It was not him. For the cow skull. For the restraining order, Lucas stole wilder beasts than these from Maya. Maya committed suicide because of Lucas. Yasmin was definitely lying about Sophie and Maya. Okay, so I don't think there's anything new or interesting on there. Vin admitted to being the one who put the skull through. Vin and Sophie were hooking up, and Sophie and Maya were close. According to what Moses texted me, Vin's statement claimed that Maya's death was due to mental health issues, so wild secrecy. Holy shit, Vin issued a statement at Yasmin's urging to secure his position as her assistant. Yep. Definitely an opportunist, but... And flip through the journal. Okay. There are a lot of creeps in the world, and Lucas Calemero is one of them. He acts like he's dignified, but he's a user. Jefferson was all charm too until he wasn't. No matter how kind he acts, what he did was an abuse of power, and Maya's dead because of it. Who knows what Lucas is capable of? I feel sorry for Robbie to have such an asshole for a dad. I feel sorry for Sophie too. So many people failed her, including me. Okay. Alright. So one of our things is not to speak to Gwen.
There's Gwen. I should tell her about that weird security footage.
Should we?
Hey, Gwen.
She was kind of upset that we went into it.
I'm
right?
sorry to bother you, but I really think you should take a look at the footage. It's weird. Like game-changing weird. I think you should fight this.
As per usual, I love the
Anything
sound of
else?
these games.
Oh, that's all.
This is very chill.
I hope. Just take care.
Yes. Yes. And on time, too. We're gonna move the melatonin to 9 p.m.?
Oh, okay. What best is moving
We'll taking it later on.
one in class. I got a copy of our
All dressed up for Krampus. I was so excited to go. I got it all.
Useless? Okay. It'd be nice if I could just get him to go to sleep at a normal time. The Rad Newsletter Popularity Contest. So, if you haven't voted in this contest yet, give me a moment of pausing our gameplay and flipping back to here. And what we are going to do is live. I'm going to update this. Because 24. Yeah. Maman is winning with a 11-point lead over Barbados here. If you haven't voted yet, $1 donation towards the man or woman, because we've got 13 here as well, of your choice counts as a vote. So come defend your Obey Me favorites. Oh, no, wrong screen. Back to the game. Okay.
Good business tonight. Or the dishwasher is broken.
I mean, look how many people are here. This is very good business.
Can't be a bard.
Why
Whoa.
not?
Because we already have a bard.
They're playing Dungeons
Last
and
time we had
Dragons.
2 bards, we got totally...
Must be game night.
That doesn't make any sense. Why don't you just make the campaign easier if two people want to be bards?
Make the campaign easier?
Yeah, the game teaches the players, right?
Greg, I told you you could bring your girlfriend as long as she wasn't annoying.
Oh! Wow. Shots fired against Greg. Can't go outside here. Explore.
So, any idea what you're gonna do?
This game, following gameplay,
I'm not gonna do anything.
contains talk of
Well,
sex.
obviously,
So,
nothing is
you
making
want.
you miserable.
If I was at home, I could get wasted.
It looks like nobody's having a great night.
Okay.
Hey, Max.
Oh, fuck. That's about the level of greeting I'm expecting at this point. Thank you. You okay?
Everything's fine.
She fell in love with the wrong person.
Reggie,
Aw,
what happened to the
Diamond.
bro code?
Max is a bro.
You ever have a thing for the wrong person?
It's not working. There we go. Yep.
Show me someone who hasn't, and I'll show you a liar. Or however that saying goes.
I need to fix
That's
this
deep,
short
Max.
key, 'cause
I didn't think I wanted anybody before. Reggie says I should move on, and he's right. I haven't felt this way with anyone, ever.
I expected
I
this
don't know if I will
conversation to be a
again.
lot more spicy based on the warning, but maybe that's okay.
Maybe not, but you'll meet other people, and you'll feel not exactly the same way you feel about this person, but it'll be amazing in its own way.
Really hope you're right.
She's totally in love with Finn. All this Abrascus leadership is just odd sexual tension. Okay, we must sit.
Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you? You stay the fuck away from me.
I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
So this is lonely.
What Lucas did
I'm
to
gonna have to
Maya
get the soundtrack for this
deplorable.
game. Or
I can
like
only
YouTube it,
imagine
because I
how
like it.
painful that was for Sophie.
This is just a nice
And I
quiet moment
poked
of
at that
reflection.
pain like a kid with a stick. Maybe I should have told her the truth. I think I'd kill you. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Oh, fuck. I thought things would be different here.
Yeah, man,
I
seems
hope
to be
Sophie
kind of
doesn't hate
cursed.
me for too long.
Okay, let's leave. Now that'll register on our end of session gameplay stats thing. Okay. Oh, there is a Polaroid.
You know, I'll admit, I don't really see too many live performances.
And we're going to correct that immediately. If you want to get to know me, music is a surefire way to do that.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll bring a notebook. Take notes.
Excellent, write this down. Does comedy, enjoys live music, super cute, that last one's important.
I feel like you've done this before. What's in the Max journal?
Hot's definitely there.
Aww.
And mysterious. Hoping you can help me fill it out a little more?
Nope. That would ruin the mysterious. Aww. I was just getting into that music.
Alternate Max looks like she's having a blast. Want to swap places?
Okay. So, now we need to drown our sorrows in Amanda. I mean,
She's
with
always
Amanda.
so unfazed. How? How?
I have committed murder.
Hey, sport.
Aleatory seems to be dying.
Working hard or hardly working?
Sport? You cosplaying as a boomer dad today?
Hey, you said it first.
I doubt it. Old sport is more my style anyway.
I have to show you.
It's finals week, isn't it?
What Talking just sent
Everyone that's come in here.
Oh, that wasn't even at my joke?
No, it was actually a
Drink to
joke.
ease your
And
troubles.
the fact that it was right after Talking sent me
Shot.
this.
Please.
Are we wanting a gasoline on fire flavor experience? Or a sickly sweet,
Ample timing talk.
rated grandma's liquor cabinet kind of taste?
Oh, let's raid Grandma's liquor cabinet.
You me. If it's not cloyingly sweet, I can't drink it.
You're drowning your servers in people.
Have you ever tried a Maro?
Raiding liquor cabinet.
It's this sweet liqueur. It tastes like a whole herb garden went on a week-long bender.
Great.
A
Now
whole
I'm depressed
herb
and
garden
scared.
on a week-long bender. Okay. I love the fish tank background there.
How
I
are we
think this
feeling
is the first
now?
time I've noticed this. Or at least it's the
Like-
first time in my current memory that I'm noticing it.
Like I keep thinking I've hit rock bottom, but then I realize I'm still falling.
You are such a disaster.
Yep.
God, I certainly have a type.
What the heck did that mean?
You need more than a drink. Let's hang.
Oh, we're hanging with
Don't
a
you
man.
have a bar to tend?
We don't need to leave the turtle to have fun. Remember how we said we were gonna hang anyway? I am collecting on that debt now.
During your shift.
What are we gonna do? Kidnap the members of Revenge Horse and force them to play here?
As if. Revenge Horse only plays house shows. We might not be able to go to a show for real, but you can always pretend.
Okay.
I guess.
Bitch, shut your dumb eyes.
Okay.
We pull up to my buddy Eddie's house.
Depictions
We
of
call
drug
it the
use.
rat hole.
Be warned.
Best house shows in Lakeport. Revenge Horse goes on at 11, but at the rat hole, that means midnight. The place is packed. We can smell Granite Joe smoking a blunt out back. And Eddie waves to us from a table full of scary merch.
Scary merch.
Hold up. Why is the merch scary?
We approach the merch table. It's covered in stickers and pins, and they're all of this horse that looks like it was, quite frankly, drawn by a toddler, and yet it's powerful. No matter where you stand, it stares into your soul. Sick as hell.
I buy a sticker.
You now have one sticker.
We got a sticker. Yay.
Hey, do I hear the band doing a sound check downstairs?
Ahead of schedule? Let's check it out. Careful, the stairs are steep.
This is the cutest little date ever.
Revenge Horse opens with my favorite song. Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
And a mosh pit opens in the smoky dark. in
Talkin's
front of the
back.
stage.
Talkin missed the joke that Talkin contributed to without realizing it.
Yeah, I was dying laughing. Oh
Let's thrash, Chocobra.
Okay. Let's pretend you said something normal, but basically that. We throw ourselves
we are
into the
awkward and
crowd.
weird. Talkin was in a dark place, but was helped. Ignored. Don't worry, you just know some random person by that
I'd
name.
probably immediately get a black eye.
Oh, then I fight us away back to the bar and get you an ice pack.
Oh, we have an ice pack now.
I'll only need one eye to see the show anyway. Hey, the singer. Is she a stage diver?
I mean, in so much as you can call a thrifted area rug a stage, sure. She sets her guitar down and takes a running leap towards the crowd.
I catch her!
I run over to the spot where she would land.
Wait, don't you have an ice pack in one hand?
Oh. Oops. Yes, I do.
Oh, she fell and crashed on the ground.
Shit. I hope you're prepared for what happens next.
Don't tell me that the singer, but she...
Stone cold dead on the floor. But don't worry, this is how she would have wanted to go out. Before we leave, we each receive an invitation to her Viking funeral.
This date just took
That
a
was the
very
wildest
weird
show
turn.
I've ever seen. Or, like, talked about.
Told you it'd be worth it. And you're walking away with, let's see, one terrifying horse sticker, some bruises from moshing,
yep,
and an invitation to a Viking funeral.
Viking funeral. That was a really cute date that Amanda just put together.
If that was just a dry run, imagine what the real Revenge Horse show is gonna be like. It's been a buck wild day, but that made me feel like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow my existence will make things worse for everyone around me.
Heart or Max. Amanda got sexy points. It's Shinobi. Hi, Shinobi. How you doing?
About your day.
Aww.
What happened?
Okay, before we answer Amanda, we will take a moment to mourn the loss of the senators. Sorry to hear that, Talkin. Out of curiosity, do you have a backup team that you cheer for the rest of the season?
Wait, mourn the loss
Doing
of?
it
Are they
again.
undergoing rehabilitation?
My therapist says I latch onto people too quickly.
Yep, they're gone.
With giant
But what am I supposed to do when I gel with someone? Act like a bitch?
Idiocracy. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. I missed what Amanda
At this
just
point,
said,
you saying one mean thing would make me dissolve into a puddle of tears.
And what kind of friend would I be if I drove you to tears the first time we hung out? Look, what can I say? I have a thing
June
for
is
emotionally
here. Hi,
unavailable women.
June. Non-Toronto Canadian team.
Probably a big part of it,
Are there any of those left?
but don't worry. You didn't feel
Are
the
they that
same
far
way.
into the season that everybody's been eliminated by this point? I do not know
Besides,
enough about hockey.
Tonight, the actual love of my life is here.
It's me. No.
Isn't she married?
Oh,
Aww.
yes. But a girl can dream.
Amanda totally has a crush
All
on
right.
Gwen. Doing good. Just
Gotta
got
do the rounds.
That's
Make sure
good.
nobody's
I hope
thirsty.
you had a good day.
You're the best.
Okay, we've got Winnipeg,
Oh, I know.
Edmonton, and Toronto.
Toronto's not Toronto's not part of the game. When it comes to hockey, Toronto's not part of the game.
Fair. Okay. Okay. I thought you were like actually trying to tell me that in the NHL they actually designated Toronto not a Canadian team, and I was about to be like, the fuck? Did they just steal a city from us?
We can have it. I don't want it.
Oh, June, were you streaming? Yeah. Wait, I did get that notification earlier. I hope you had a good stream as well, and thank you for coming and stopping by. We are just here flirting with our girl. Oh, she had to go back to work. Apparently not at the bar though. Oh wait, no, there she is. Okay, what do we got here on our list? It was alright, didn't last long because of a storm and low energy levels. Aw, makes sense. Sorry to hear that, but But at least what you did do went well. So we need to speak to Vin in the dead world. I really like this designation of living world versus dead world. Every time I'm talking to somebody from dead world, it feels so metal. The music changed. Reggie. So Reggie in the dead world saw his
for some of Vin's humor right now.
Okay, shush Max. Saw his doppelganger, luckily did not touch his doppelganger, and he kind of had a big freak out.
This Reggie looks better than the last time I saw him, but he doesn't look good exactly. Hey Reggie.
Talk to Coral Reggie.
Doing okay?
I don't feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth.
That's always a start. Especially when you saw some weird
No,
shit.
I'm not doing good. Max. I wasn't doing good before I saw me. Now I'm worse.
Other people are lagging?
I think
Oh dear.
something like that would rattle anyone.
It's not the only thing.
Okay. Aleatory, maybe you can help me with this. I don't know if you can. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using faster encoding preset. Would that be in the game, or would that be in...
That would be in OBS.
OBS, okay. So... Yeah, June is lagging too. Darn it. Okay. And considering we don't live in the same place as June, I'm assuming it's not storm related for them.
I mean, it could be storm related.
Yeah?
Because we're raining right now.
Fair. It actually could be storm related on our end. So that's advanced audio properties.
Was it raining the other day we tried to stream together?
I do not remember. We'll have to look back.
That might explain why that...
The lagging is getting bad. Not sure if I can do anything. Okay, so I might need to call it early for tonight then. Yeah, we are having some weather difficulties here as well. If we're getting bad lagging, I'm assuming that that's probably what's going to be causing it, because nothing else has really changed here for me. I don't have a million browser tabs. Well, I only have the required browser tabs open. The only other internet in the house right now is the B-Bay watching Blippi, and that doesn't take up too much. So I think if we are lagging, I'm also going to do some research to figure out this error. Maybe I will quickly type this error into a search bar so that I can actually look it up when it disappears. Okay. So I can do research to see if there's anything else I can do, or how to do other stuff, so that next time that we run into this issue, hopefully it's not going to be a end of stream thing. Popularity contest. So, if you have just joined and you don't know about it yet, on my Tiltify campaign for my fundraiser, I am doing a rad popularity contest. So, a $1 donation towards the character of your choosing counts as a vote for that character. Right now, we have Maman with a resounding lead of 24 votes. Barbados in the number 2 spot with 13. We've got Solomon over here with 8. And we've got Asmo over here with 4. Levi and Belfi. I don't know how many I should be listing off the top. Usually probably top 3, but I know June is here and June loves Asmo, so I wanted to let June know that there's votes there. If you use the link to the campaign page that is in the chat right now, you'll be able to go and cast your votes through that link. We also have, actually before I move on to the Discord, I'm going to remind everybody of the other message in that chat notification, that on Saturday, May 24th, we are going to be doing our second part of the Crowd Control Legend of Zelda charity streams. Last time was super, super fun, so looking forward to continuing the crazy shenanigans. We also have a community Discord. It's called Luminara, based on the land that Konikachu has designed, conceptualized, and all of that. We are a pretty cool group of people. We get into some crazy shenanigans, especially in the 18 plus section, but we won't go on about that right now. I am still working on my goals to reach affiliate. My main goal is to reach it before affiliate actually dies. Currently I am at 3 out of 4 goals. The only one that I am missing is my followers, which I am up to 28 out of 50. I'd love to have you guys come hang out a little bit more. Asmo's not fully last. No, see, first we've got Levi under Asmo, then we've got Belfi, and then everybody here who's at 0. Like Lucifer has 0 votes so far.
Where's
so.
Bri?
Bri is saving up money for Lucifer art for Bri's birthday. But yes, I think if I leave this campaign up long enough, Bri will be able to get some votes in before it ends. I don't really have a deadline for this. Probably when we reach the $500 goal and I switch to a different charity. And then maybe, who knows, I'll do some maybe lads for the next round of UA steals characters and hopes that companies don't get mad at me for copyright because it's going to charity. Don't be Disney. Okay, so we need to do some rating. Who is online right now? Nobody really playing similar games that I know, so let's see about... Nope, that's not the right thing to look in. Okay. I have been tossing from Life is Strange streams into Life is Strange 2 because whilst I do plan on playing it eventually on stream, I will not be, it'll be the last Life is Strange game that I play on, no, that's a lie. It'll be the second last Life is Strange game that I play on stream. So, I'm very confident with sending you guys in there so that not too much should be spoiled by the time we get to it. Hopefully by that point. So we are going to go into somebody who goes by the name of Zenzro, who is playing number 2. And there seems to be some fun shenanigans in there as well, because somebody, according to their stream title, somebody's a murderer. Okay, we have raid messages. Oh, and I also have socials. So copy and paste the raid message when we do our raid. And I believe that is everything other than pressing the raid now button. Again, thank you everybody for joining. I'm sorry about the technical glitches, but we will solve weather for the next stream. I will come up with a solve for weather. Alright, good night everybody. Thank you.